This is a friend of ours. A distributor went to her place and started sharing the itera care. This is her condition. She is suffering from immense pain on her body, her back, and her knees. And in fact, every time they, what they call this, extract liquid from her knees, it is almost a cup, half a cup of that liquid. In other words, is in pain, suffering for 4 years. He has taken medicine and supplements. And luckily an angel came with itera care. Started using it, and after 10 days, I was there, she started walking. If you notice, every time she sits down, sleep, she screams because of pain. That's how terrible. You suffering for 4 years is not a joke. But itera care changed her life. And today, she is an active distributor. Active. It changed her life. Whoa. We've got hair color and growth. What about my hair, Nathan? Well, I said, if you have your baby follicles, if still there, it can be, there's still hope. But look at this. This lady has a problem with white hair. Okay? And she started blowing and blowing. You know what happens in few months? The white hair turns to dark. And it blossoms again. Regeneration of cells. And not just that. This is what amazed me. A lot of people ask me during Zoom meeting, Nathan, I have a problem with my knee. My cartilage, my ligaments are gone. It's bone to bone. And I saw this in one of the testimonies. The doctor took an x-ray and you can see it's bone to bone. But after using the itera care for 6 weeks, the doctor was shocked. The cartilage grew back. You can do better than that. A 28-year-old guy, a young man, had aneurysm. He was rushed to one of the most expensive hospitals in the Philippines. They spent millions of pesos. His family thought he's about to die. And again, someone came, sent by God. It's my friend. He used the itera care on him. And I give you a tip. He was vegetable state, okay? And when he is blowing, he was saying, remember thoughts and feelings, vibration? You use itera care. He was saying, you're gonna be healed. You're gonna be healed. Every cell of your body will be perfectly well. Nothing happens. Second, third, fourth. And on the 5th day, he started walking. And on the 10th day, he was discharged from one of the most expensive hospitals in the Philippines. And today, he's getting better every single time, thanks to itera care. Now, this is amazing. This lady has renal cancer that leads to urinary obstruction. In other words, she's unable to urinate 100% of her pee. It gets stuck in her belly. Now, over time and over years, it seems that she is pregnant. Not because of a baby, it's filled with urine. Someone was sent again. Started blowing. First week, nothing happens. Second week, nothing happens. Third, fourth, fifth, sixth. On the 7th week, something amazing happened. The belly button opened and the water starting to gush. You can see the basin was filled with this liquid, and the reason why it's bubbling is not because of soap. It is the protein from the liquid. After 3 months, look at her. She's a normal mother working in the house. And I was just told she is now working. She has a job. You should give a hand for that. Broken knee for over 2 years. This guy is unable to stretch his legs, just staying in his room for 2 years. He had an accident. He was going down the stairs and he tripped. His other leg bent, and that pressure broke his this knee here, his calf. Is this calf right? Now, he thought he's hopeless. He was staying in his room. He cannot go out. He's already agitated. Give me food, it's very agitated. Stress is so high. Again, my friend went there, started blowing. After 30 minutes, he was able to sit down. After 14 days, he went back to the place where he had the accident and took a photo with his family and said, I am well because of Itera Care. I know this is a sensitive issue. COVID vax injured patient. This guy is known in the United States. He has this side effect after the COVID vax. Okay? He's unable to walk balance. He's shaking. All right? Cannot eat his food. Well, it ruined his life. 17 weeks without balance, and it's getting worse every day. Someone introduced the Itera Care. After 3 days, started walking down the stairs. On the 15th day, that's him. And today, he's a warrior. He has a group in the United States, and their goal is to share Itera Care to as many COVID vax injured patients in the United States. And they're doing well. I don't know if the Pedra is here. She's here. Can you wave your hand? The Pedra with this little girl. All right. She's there. She's the Pedra. This 3-year-old girl, seemingly hopeless. Meningitis and sepsis. If you don't know that, that's not an easy type of infection or disease. Almost hopeless. She introduced the Itera Care. They started using. After a few weeks, look at her. And today, she is a little girl princess walking, playing around like a normal 3-year-old girl because of the Itera Care. Now, many of you know this guy. He has colorectal immune disorder, cancer, stage 4. The doctor said, you have 6 months to live. He refused to die. That's the most important part. If the doctor tells you bad news, you refuse to believe. Because what you believe, you shall become. So he refused to believe. He started using Itera Care like crazy, blowing it 5 to 10 times a day, drinking a lot of Itera Care charged water. After 6 months, the doctor was surprised. He was cancer-free. I took a picture with him. That's in India. Now, this is the latest one. This was last week. This lady is about to die. In fact, the priest was already there praying for her to give her soul back to God. Praying. And the son said, hey, let's try Itera Care. It's just like a form of experiment, right? I said, let's try. Okay, she started blowing, huh? Blowing and blowing and blowing. Oh my. After a few hours, she lived back. She's dancing. She's still alive until today.